Listen up, y'all. Every day I see so many people that want to be comfortable. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to show up to the gym or go the hardest that they can because they might get sick. They might get hurt. They don't want to be comfortable. They don't want to be uncomfortable. Think of those people that show up to a party where they don't know anybody, and what's the first thing they do? They scurry like cockroaches to one corner of the venue. Why? Why can't you stand in the middle, look someone directly in the face, and say hi? And that same level of boldness you can carry in other aspects of your life. Do it. Because if you want to accomplish something that is beyond average, you have to be willing to do things that are not average. You have to be willing to do things that are uncomfortable. You have to be willing to do sacrifice. It's gonna be those long hours that you don't get to go out on Saturday nights. It's gonna include a lot of those Friday nights that you're not gonna get to hang out with your friends. You're gonna miss your parents' anniversary, your child's birthday. Like it's part of the price that you pay to accomplish something that's beyond average. Most of us, and that's literally like 95% of us, just go about day to day just doing the bare minimum that's needed to stay afloat. But why? Why just do the bare minimum? Why not go a little bit extra? Because if you just went a little bit extra, you could see some amazing returns, because most people around you aren't gonna do it. They will put that bar down on the 9th rep. They won't push for the 10th one and the 11th one, even though the real benefits come from the 10th and 11th one. You get nothing for the 9th one and the 8th one and the 7th one. So push yourself just a little bit more. And that's the only thing I would encourage you today, is that break out of that comfort zone. Be willing to do something that you normally never do. Talk to a person that you normally never do. Be willing to stay in on a Saturday night, even though all of your friends are blowing up your phone to get you to come out with them and do something. Instead, focus on your craft. Try it. Because the reality is that nobody gives a shit, and nobody remembers the person that almost did something great. They only remember the person who actually did. And you can't just try and be almost there and be almost close. You have to actually do it. And to do that, it's not about putting in the maximum effort on the field or on the job or in the performance. The maximum effort is put in on the back end, day after day, night after night, honing and perfecting your craft and giving it the hours that's needed that nobody else out there is willing to give. And that is what it takes to be someone different from everybody else. And I would encourage all of you, including myself, to do that. Why not? Too many people, I see so many people around me all the time that have so much talent, amazing artists that could just take that talent and run with it. People that are amazing at piano, people that are amazing at their job, they have so much potential. But when I ask them, what's your goals? I hear things like, oh, I just want to make $100,000 because that's going to make me comfortable. I think I'm good enough for that. If I could just make $100,000. Why is your goal to make $100,000 and not $50 million? Because if you're going to shoot for $100,000, you're going to land at $50,000. But if you shot for the million, you're going to put in so much more work and you're going to hit so much higher than the 100,000. And I don't understand why people make goals that are achievable. I have never set a goal for myself that I thought I could achieve. I have always set goals that are astronomical. And I believe that every single amazing, great person that I've ever met who have accomplished something, and I've interviewed many of them over the years, have all set goals that they knew for sure they could never achieve. And some of them achieved those goals, and some of them didn't, but they got really damn close and way higher than they would have otherwise. So that's what I would leave you with this Saturday, is get out of your comfort zone, and when you don't think you can do it anymore, just try to put in 1 or 2 more hours, 1 or 2 more months, 1 or 2 more days and 1 or 2 more minutes, because the real benefit comes from those last couple of seconds, those last couple of minutes. And until you push yourself past your limits, until you throw up, until you just can't do it anymore, you don't really know your true limits.